I got cystic fibrosis. See, I've got cystic fibrosis.
Okay. Week 4. We took a 2-week break, so I don't really know what week you call it. But we are in Orlando, Florida, and enjoying vacation. What? Anyway, crap, I don't know what week it is, but I know the topic is balancing CF life and normal life. So, I don't know what to say to you guys. Live a normal life and realize that you have CF. Don't live a CF life. Anyway, so what do I do or how do we do it? There's something I think that has come in the way of a normal lifestyle having CF is in the morning and night, I have to wake up and immediately do treatments. Before I go to bed, I immediately do treatments. So when Amanda and I and Jax or whoever, we have a long day, I can't just come home and just crash on the bed. So I come home, they may fall asleep, may not, but I have to do treatments, so that kind of sucks. Enzymes taken with meals is one thing, but it's not really getting in the way. I just put it in my mouth and swallow them. Not that hard, but the machines get in the way, definitely. Of course, being sick and hospitalizations get in the way. So luckily, since Amanda and I have been together, I've only had one hospitalization, and in the past year and a half, I haven't had any. But that didn't get in the way a lot of our relationship because she was able to come visit me when she had a day off or two, even brought Jax down. And so that's an inconvenience, but it works. But she understands that I have CF and all the stuff that comes with it. So we have to talk about stuff like having kids and possibility of having to do IVF or, there's a surprise on our vacation. But anyway, we've talked about, getting married and stuff like that to where she would have to realize if we have a kid or whatever, there might be more times where she would have to work harder than I do in that aspect because I'm working hard to stay healthy. So I might be doing treatments or I need my sleep to where she, we got Jax.
Jax, stay.
To where she might do, Jax wants something done. Hold on.
What do you need? No, Jax.
Jax wants to play. All right, turns out Jax just wanted to lay with me. Kicked Amanda off the hammock though.
Salty about it.
Oh, that was a nice play on words. Hey, we got the situation handled, we think. We're just gonna let him run off and go do his thing. Hopefully he doesn't get eaten by alligators.
Stop, Ryan.
Anyway, so we know that there's gonna be differences throughout us together just because of CF, but I don't think it's that hard to balance CF life and normal life. I go to work every day. I have 40% lung function, go to work. And like I was just on IVs. I was in the hospital for 3 or 4 days. I was just in 4 or 5 days. Anyway, went home on IVs for another 10 days, 8 days. Anyway, did IVs at work. So I had long sleeves on, I had a jacket on, and I would go to the bathroom, hook myself up to my IV and continue working on the computer at work. So is there inconveniences? Yes. Is it hard to balance? Not necessarily. Especially if you have people in your life like friends, family, or you're in a relationship where the other person cares about you enough where they actually understand the requirements and what goes into it. So advice-wise, I would just say live a normal life as much as possible. I mean, it sucks sometimes, but try not to throw yourself pity parties and ask for sympathy and whatnot. I mean, everybody goes through stuff all their life, whether it be CF or diabetes or family issues or whatever. So just realize that, and you know what you have to do for CF, and just do it and get it done. There's gonna be harder times than there's gonna be hard times. There's gonna be good times, and I think that's with anything in life. So CF is just another thing you deal with. But yeah, as far as everything else, how we manage it, I think we just both understand. I have days that like my lungs hurt more, or I'm sicker and I can't go to the gym as much, or I can't work out as much. Sometimes my friends have a hard time understanding that because, you know, they don't understand CF like I do. So they're like, why are you having such a hard time in the gym today? Or, you know, why are you going to skip today? Or something like that. Or obviously Jax, we play with him and maybe I have a hard time carrying him that day. And he doesn't get why he has to ride in the stroller more than me carrying my arms. But it's manageable. And besides that, yeah, the only part that really sucks for me is just the treatments. I would love to wake up every day and first thing I do is like play with Jax, or like roll around in bed with Amanda, or go eat breakfast or whatever. And I can do that, but I either am going to have a coughing fit or I'm not going to feel too good until I do my treatment. So that part's always frustrating to me. The other part is when we have long days, like we walked all day at Disney, and it's something I can do, but it's not best to just come home and go to sleep because I'm either going to wake up in the middle of the night coughing, or the next day I'm going to feel like I have a lot of junk in my lungs in the morning, which has happened. So that part, I think, for me is the most frustrating, but it's manageable and it's not that hard to balance. It just is something that sucks, so you have to deal with. So, what do you think? Any other advice? Any other experiences we have?
No, you handle it really well.
Handle it really well. Yeah, and then the other thing I think I've already mentioned, but, you know, having the kids thing, talking about IVF, so obviously in a relationship, you have to balance, or you have to find a person that is able to deal with having the inconvenience of possibly having to do IVF, or having the inconvenience of possibly having a kid with CF. And yes, those are all inconveniences. So I get that you're going to love your kid no matter what, but CF is an inconvenience. But CF also makes you who you are. So this girl has told me before, and lots of other people have told me, you know, I wouldn't be the same if I didn't have it, and have gone through what I've gone through. So it's not all bad. But
Strongest person I know.
this girl's just sucking up.
No.
Sucking up big time this weekend. Anyway, yeah. I don't know if there's anything else I had to share with you guys. I know dating is definitely hard, balancing that, because you don't know when to tell someone, you don't know how they're going to react, you don't know if you stay with them, if they're going to be able to handle it in the long run and all that kind of stuff. But once again, that's just something that comes with it, and that's life, and you can get the job of your dreams. You have no clue if you're going to be able to handle it or get fired. So that's kind of the same concept. But anyway, guys, I think that's going to be it. This might be a shorter video than usual, but I think
Not a bad thing.
it comes to balancing, it's just realizing what you have to do and realizing that it's something that you have to deal with. There's no sympathy card played. There's no backing out, and just live a normal life. So hope that helps. At least I shared some experiences with you guys of what we do or how I've been able to manage it. But yeah, anyway, until next time, leave comments below, like the video, hashtag stay salty. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.
See, I've got cystic fibrosis.